Hi, I'm here at Wydale Hall, which is very close to where we live, and for me, in terms of my songwriting, this is my absolute go-to place. I'm currently part of a songwriting retreat, and so it's a really good time just to pause and tell you a little bit of the story behind the song. Take me back to the start, which is the song that you'll see a quick demo of in a minute, and is going to be on the new album. So this song came out of one of the challenges in the 12 song challenge that I'm part of, to write a song inspired by our musical heroes. And for me, I chose Matt Redman. One of his iconic songs is called The Heart of Worship. And I looked to try and repurpose that concept a little bit to think about what our heart is towards worship and what our approach to that is when we are on our own, when there's nobody around. It's so easy as a worship leader to get caught up in the moment, to get caught up in who is there or who isn't there, who is responding or who isn't responding. Sometimes to get a little bit drawn in by that sense of occasion, an event, sometimes that lure of the platform and the lights. And this song simply asks the question, when all of that has faded away, do I still have a passion and a desire to worship the one who created me, when it's just me and him? When I wrote it, which was in the middle of 2021, I was a worship leader who was leading regularly in a church. And we talk a lot in this day and age about identity. And I think I'd had a number of checkpoints where I was looking at whether my identity was in my worship leading, or whether my identity was in being somebody who was a follower of Jesus. And through various circumstances, we moved on from that church, and I took a period of time out of worship leading. And I guess I returned to this song during that time with a whole new significance, when it has been times of worship where it has just been me and God. What am I doing? How am I positioning myself? How am I responding to that? And I guess I found it a really helpful song to reflect on that process, to think about the things that I've lost in that transition, to think about the things that I will gain the other side of that transition. But ultimately what hasn't changed through that process is that I've wanted to develop myself as a worshipper. I've wanted to develop my heart of worship. And so this song just encourages us to take everything back, whether it's the big conferences and the big events that we get pulled in by, whether it's the lights and the staging and even the fog machines. When all of that is stripped away, there is a God who is worth our worship, and there is a God who created us to give that worship back to him. So I hope you like the song in this demo version, and I hope you like the song when it's on the album. And this is because we reached 50% of the Kickstarter fund. The person who took us over that was Kevin, so thank you very much, Kevin. I have committed to do a song story or a demo track with each 10% that we make now. So if you take us over 60% or 70%, you get to choose which song we look at next. So thank you very much for listening, and thank you for all your support so far.
When there's no one else around, when the quietness surrounds, does my heart of worship still beat just as strong? When the final notes are played, when the lights begin to fade, will I worship for the audience of one? Do I need the stage, the show, the decoration? back to the part where it's all about you. I'm coming back to the start.